Welcome back. It is Hot Factor 973 Nigeria. Info Herringput Harker, the number one talk news and sport radio station. I'm Dayo. It's 11 minutes gone past 5 p.m. and the conversation does continue. We go with a story here from Premium Times. It's no doubt one of the biggest stories in the country at the moment, as many persons, especially those in the media industry, consider it's a latest development as a ploy by government to censor the media, not just those in the media space or professionals in the industry, but even other Nigerians perceive that is the case as well. No doubt those in government or the National Assembly might tell a different narrative, and possibly even other Nigerians as well. But it's been a major matter of contention, especially with recent plans to amend certain sections of the Constitution that have to do with the regulation of the industry in the country. Well, here's a story from the Premium Times. Nigerian media unite against Buhari government's quest to censor press. Here's a bit of the story. The front banners of major newspapers in Nigeria on Monday bore a picture of an individual with a sealed mouth. Information blackout read the caption that ran with the picture. It's not just against the media, it's about society's right to know, your right to be heard. The message is a joint release from the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Nigerian Guild of Editors, and Newspaper Proprietors Association of Nigeria, NPAN. It is expected to be the crying on television stations, the jingles on radio stations, and the lead graphics on online media. It is a pushback by media organizations in the country against the Buhari government's brazen attempt to regulate social media and censor the press through controversial media bills at the National Assembly. The controversial bills are the Nigerian Broadcasting Commission, NBC, and the Nigerian Press Council, NPC Act Amendment Bills. The former sought lawmakers' cooperation to include all online media among the media organizations the government seeks to be able to censor. Existing censorship on broadcast stations persists in instances where the stations are ordered to stop the broadcast of programs the government feels uncomfortable with are rife. Heavy fines are imposed at will when there is an alleged breach. Now, the latter gives the president the right to appoint the chairman of the board of the Nigerian Press Council, NPC. It also empowers the president to appoint all other members of the board upon the recommendation of the information minister. Now, I believe that there are many questions and there are many talking points as far as this matter is concerned. But I think one major issue of contention here is, or one matter of debate is regulation akin to censorship? Because the government would argue they're simply trying to regulate an older system to ensure it serves everybody's interest. But of course, like I mentioned, those in the media space do not agree and are convinced it's simply another plan, another ploy by government to censor the media. Well, joining me via phone for this conversation, his editor with the Independent Monitor, Olalekan. Lekan, good evening to you. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good evening, Dayo, and thanks for having me.
Great, let's get straight to it then. Let's go with the question I asked earlier. Is media regulation akin to censorship? Because the perception that a lot of persons I perceive might have, or at least some persons might have, is that the media or professionals in the media space, in the industry, are always quick to raise their voices when there are any attempts to regulate their activities. And they would say, what are they afraid of? Why don't they want to be regulated? What's wrong with regulation? Other professions are being regulated. In the medical field, there's regulation. In banking, there's regulation. In aviation, there's regulation. In insurance, there's regulation. So what's wrong with regulation in the media field? Media practitioners afraid of regulation, or is regulation akin to censorship?
It depends, Dayo. But the first question or the best way to answer your query is to first of all say, look, is the media being regulated at the moment? The answer is absolutely yes. The National Broadcasting Commission is the regulatory body for broadcast in Nigeria. And I'm sure you are aware that at various times the NBC has had to fine certain media houses for certain infractions. So, is the media being regulated at the moment? The answer is yes. the Nigerian Press Council has been there even before the present administration, and the Nigerian Press Council is saddled with the responsibility of regulating what happens in the print media and all of that. So, is the media currently being regulated, or was the media being regulated before? The answer is yes. So, there's no argument as to whether the media is regulated. The media is regulated as of today.
So, to the other part of the question I asked you, is regulation akin or similar to censorship?
But it's arguable, really. Now, if you say, is there regulation? The answer is yes. The media is being regulated. Is the media being censored at the moment? There's a thin line between censorship and regulation. And that's where I think there is a lot of fear that in situations where you don't give clear-cut provisions as to what constitutes infraction, as to what constitutes national security, as to what constitutes what is criminal, then it means that you leave it in the hands of somebody who could use his prerogatives to make it tend towards censorship. You know, that's the fear, really, because if you say, yes, you can regulate the media, there are certain positions that says, look, if you do this, this is what the fine amounts to. If you do this, this is what you stand to lose. Clear in the provisions of NBC, even clear in the provisions of the Nigerian Press Council. But, you know, in the bill sponsored by Olusegun in the House of Reps, you know, there are a lot of contentious areas that people weren't comfortable. You know, I think one of them was the power that is now going to be given to the Minister of Information to control, the conduct of print media and media practitioners. So you want to hand over power to a government appointee to now control the conduct of print media houses and media practitioners. So when you give a government appointee such power, it means that it can use it to censor what a media house is going to publish, is going to use, should use, or should not use.
I think you've delved into it already, but let's consider extensively what these fears are. So, what are the concerns, especially or specifically, regarding attempts to amend these sections of the Constitution, these acts? Because any law in our Constitution right now is prone to amendment. So, and even laws that have to do with the media also, at some point, may need to be amended for whatever reason. So what are the concerns specifically with these amendment attempts?
Yeah, I just mentioned one of the concerns, because part of what is being inserted into this amendment is that the Minister for Information is now being given the power to control the conduct of, I think print media houses and media practitioners. And when you hand over such power to a government appointee, you already expect what will happen. It means that if you don't down to the tune of the government is setting, it can as well invoke, it can activate certain sections of this amendment to say, look, this is the power that has been given in the NPC Act or in the NBC Act or in the Press Council Act to say, look, they have been given this prerogative to sanction, to determine what constitutes infraction, maybe against the government of the day or the publication, whatever you do. When you give such power to an individual, it will surely abuse it because you are giving it the prerogative about what it should not about in the first moment. They are also talking about an amount of money that should be paid. They are talking about certain offenses for which the minister will determine the offense and says, look, you are liable to pay the sum of 5 million naira if you do this infraction. What are the infractions? Why will the minister, who is the government appointee, who works directly with in the Federal Executive Council, who has access to national information, be made to, so pretend over what should be the free press, so to say. So these are some of the concerns of journalists, of media houses, and now you are trying to give powers of registration to the minister. You shouldn't be doing that. You understand?
Yes.
So the minister will now have the power to determine who should be a publisher, who should not be a publisher, a paper that should be in existence or not be in existence. You know, there are a lot of things. You know, they talked about criminalizing newspaper vendors. You understand? Well, how do you do that? You are saying that all vendors in Nigeria should register, you know, with the Nigeria Press Council. Vendors should register with Press Council. What is the business of vendors with Nigeria Press Council? They talked about criminalizing sanctioning purveyors of fake news. Who determines what is fake news? I think if you think somebody has heard in circulating fake news, they should take the person to a competent court of jurisdiction and let the person have his day in court. Why do you have to say, look, it is not the minister, or it is not the Nigeria Press Council, or it is not the Nigeria Broadcasting Corporation that will determine what constitutes fake news or what is fake news? Then they are liable to, I think about 10 million naira fine or thereabouts. You know, those are some of the concerns in the two bills being proposed before the House of Representatives.
Now, there's also the perception or the narrative that this government appears, considering its antecedents, appears determined to censor the press. Do you get that feeling, especially from some of the actions or steps that the government has taken in recent and not so recent times?
Yes, you know, there's a difference. We need to be able to have a clear distinction. Look, there's a difference between the traditional media. The traditional media is already well regulated. And when I'm talking about traditional media, I'm talking about newspapers, I'm talking about radio stations, I'm talking about television stations, magazines, and all of that stuff. They are already regulated already, you know, by the NBC, by the Nigeria Press Council. That is not in doubt. Nobody has cried over these functions, you know, all these years. Even though there have been times when certain television stations are about to disagree with NBC, they decided to go to court. You know, we've had that, you know, to and fro. I think if the government says, look, there are certain things that are not right, and most of what you think are not right on the social media, that is completely different. You know, try to put the traditional media and the social media together can never work. If you think the social media is a problem, fine, enact laws or look at laws that can tackle certain infractions in the social media. It is so you can't lump traditional media and social media together and want to regulate the two using the same tools to regulate the two. It can't work. So in an attempt for the government to think of regulating the social media, they are now trying to lump it into the traditional media and think that is one size that fits all. No, one size don't fit all, because if you look at the traditional media, apart from the fact that we have NBC, we have the Nigeria Press Council, even individual media houses also have their own regulatory people inside the media houses. That's why they have editors. That's why the editors go through the same to ensure that, look, whatever that is being pushed out is factual, is accurate, is balanced. Of course, the basic tenets of journalism are more than often not obeyed.
All right, pardon me, I do have to go for a quick break right now. We've got the headlines also 5:30. We'll return after that. Conversation will continue. Do please stay with us.
Okay.
Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817-001-8162. That is 0817-001-8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817-001-8162. That is 0817-001-8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817.
On Nigeria Info.
Here's Messi. Away from 2, 3. Wonderful. How good is he?
Wow! Happy days are here again. Catch up with exciting time on TV as Metro Digital SOTV is reloaded with more channels in movies, sports, even live football, and many more. The Curious and Documentaries channel. Hurry, get to the nearest Metro Digital office or dealer close to you to enjoy. For more information, please call 0817-463-7583. The number is 0817-463-7583.
Headline News, Nigeria Info on
92.3.
Headline News.
Hello and welcome. Here are the headlines. Supreme Court stops federal government from ceding all wells to Imo State. A court to give judgment on August 19 on suit seeking to set aside judgment which released hundreds of prisoners from Port Harcourt Correctional Centre. Yoruba Nation agitators drag President Buhari to International Criminal Court. Police arrest more suspects in connection with murder of Super TV boss Usifo Ataga. University of Lagos shuts down student hostels over reported cases of coronavirus on campus. River State University holds matriculation ceremony. On the foreign scene, Taliban raises flags above key border posts between Afghanistan and Pakistan. Democrats from Texas defy threats of arrest. In business, federal government to initiate measures to ensure increased patronage of Nigerian-made vehicles. In entertainment, singer Tubaba says he will never stop celebrating musician Sound Sultan, who died on July 11. Then sports, Lionel Messi signs new 5-year deal with Barcelona. Those are the headlines. Details at 6 p.m. Contact our newsroom on 0818 90,017. Thanks for listening. I'm Adedayo Elusakin. Good evening.
Keeping up with political issues and developments around you only on Nigeria Info. Information is a two-way thing. Nigeria Info, it's your turn. Let's talk.
And now, Hard Facts.
Hard Facts with Dio.
Welcome back. Still Hard Factor 91.3 Nigeria Info here in Port Harcourt. I'm Dio. Conversation continues. We got 27 to go before 6 p.m. The major news is up at 6. But for the moment, my guest Olalekan still joins me via phone. Lekon, you're welcome back.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, and the conversation still continues. Nigerian media unite against Buhari government quest to Censor press. You're welcome to join the conversation right now. The lines are open. 0817 93 0002 or 0003. Also 0817 93 0007. We're live on Facebook.com /Nigeria Info PH. Also check our YouTube page. We're live there as well. Search for Nigeria Info PH on YouTube. And the WhatsApp is on 0809 030 6416. That's 0809 030 6416. Now, look, before the break, I had to interrupt your train of thought. I think you were talking about how government is planning to lump up conventional media and new media, online media, and how that cannot be appropriate as they are two separate. Whilst they're all in the media, they have different modus operandi and can be treated as the same.
Sure. Yeah, sure. That was my argument.
And also, you're talking about how we have existing bodies that are regulating the space, and even media houses themselves have internal mechanisms of also regulating the activities of their employees.
Of course, that's true.
We got Henry from Transformer in the line. Henry, you're welcome. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, good evening, Dayo.
All right, go on.
I want to thank the likes of Mr. Olalekan for always being consistent. For all the time I listen to him as an analyst in your studio, he has remained consistent. You see, this government, Dayo, we're forgetting the hurry as Nigerians. This government came to power through social media. 2014 to 15, all the kinds of things they did to blackmail the former administration and said all kinds of things were through social media. They were very loud. They had free voice. I was trying to watch through comments right now. I saw the even Buhari-led campaign. Buhari, this government, this president right now, led march protests through social media. Even down to UK, Canada, everywhere. Today, they are trying to gag social media, trying to shut our voices. It is not acceptable. The beauty of democracy, Dayo, is the freedom of speech. I mean, talk nonsense. Hey, they nonsense. That's a bad man. But I have the right to be heard fairly. Fair hearing. It's not nice that where we are today. It shows that we don't want to grow. Those who are leading us are also direct of the recent development of what happens in the new world of communication and information and social media inclusive. So we are not growing. We're not growing. Let me ask you, what is a government without criticism? Most importantly, constructive criticism. Are you trying to say that everything you do will give a nod to it, like Lawan, Senate president, who says everything that the president says we will not? Is that why we are all alive? No, we wouldn't. That's not how we were all born. In fact, all of us should be critics to the government. Anytime they do well, it is their responsibility to do well, because they come into power by clear promises. What kinds of things? Oh, better Nigeria.
Henry, great to hear from you. Thanks for your contribution via Facebook. Henry Ibeko goes, media regulation is not akin to censorship. The right to freedom of expression is not absolute, so the social media platform shouldn't be used as a medium to cause social uproar. Abdughanir Jimo goes, hello, Dio. For me, media is not akin to censorship because the right to freedom of speech not to hate.
To make sure people abide by the laws. But the bad thing here is that I know that even the media has a regulatory body. And I wouldn't be wrong to say there are more than one regulatory laws or bodies for the media. We have the hate speech law or something. If anybody
the hate speech bill, you mean, I think.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah. If anybody comes up with false information to the media space, there is a law to hold that person down. If any person goes wrong in broadcasting, there is a law to hold that person down. Only that Nigeria, our government is interested in, coming up with multiple bodies for the same purpose. And the problem here is enforcing these laws and making these institutions they create to function. It is not about regulating the media, but it is a problem of enforcing or putting the regulatory bodies into work. So what they are doing is not new. Even if they come up with laws, it won't work because the problem is enforcing and making these things work.
Sarah, great to hear from you. Now, Lekon, the bill has been stepped down, reportedly from the backlash that it has received. And the president response to the bill has said that they're going to, confer with stakeholders and professionals in the industry. What do you see happening going forward?
I don't see the bill making any strenuous progress. Let me also repeat, and maybe in reaction to the first caller, to say, look, the media is not against regulation. No, that has to be noted. I'm arguing further to say that, look, the media is already being regulated. We have the National Broadcasting Commission. All of us know about it. We have the Nigerian Press Council. These are institutions that have predated, the present administration. What we are against is trying to transfer unnecessary powers to the Minister of Information. We already have existing fines, penalties, and infractions inside the NBC Act and inside the NPC, NBC, which is National Broadcasting Commission, and of course the Nigerian Press Council. We already have all those things. There is nothing new in what they are saying. But now, say that the Minister of Information will have the power to determine whether a newspaper should exist, will have the power to even find the newspaper for publishing what he thinks as an individual. What?
Hello? Hello, Lekon, are you there? Hello, Lekon, can you hear me? Hello? Oh, sounded lost connection with Lekon, but we'll have to wrap up the conversation on that note anyways. Thanks for listening. And to my guest, Olalekan is editor with the Independent Monitor. We've got a commercial break coming up. The major news comes up at 6 p.m. Open season is up after that. I'll return for that at about 7 when we wrap it up, and the sports gang coming. Do please stay tuned. Hard Facts continues in a bit.